What's good, y'all? What's good? Sitar, what's going on, my man? Mr. Jarrell Dudley, Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille. I want to try that, man. I've heard some good things about that fragrance, and I don't own it, but maybe I'll be able to get my hands on a decant of it one day. Let's see, who else was that? Cheap Sense into his eyes. Yes. What's up, King? What's happening? What's good, everyone? I got you. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I'm actually in a like a where they do testing for your hearing and stuff like that. It's like a little small office I'm sitting in right now. I'm just chilling. Today is Friday, man. I am not. I finished one project last night in a building right across from where I'm sitting at, and it's Friday. I'm not starting another project. I mean, if my boss man, hit me up and say, "What are you working on?" then I'll just, grab the buffer and buff a little something real quick. But other than that, I'm not doing jack today. The mayor of Detroit in the building. What's happening? Yeah, man. So I'm not gonna take up too much of you guys' time. Um, I basically just wanted to really piggyback off of something that Sam Broom just talked about in his video. If you don't, if you're not subscribed to Sam Broom, over and subscribe to my man. He has vast knowledge about the fragrances that he owns, and he also has some stuff that he says he wants to, get rid of. But don't go over there trying to lowball that guy. Like, he's not stupid. Just like I'm not stupid. We're not gonna just give stuff away just because somebody wants it bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? We paid for it just like you guys did. Y'all don't want no swindling y'all, so don't swindle him. But Rick Ross. I wish I had Rick Ross money. But check out my man Sam Broom. If you're not a subscriber to his channel, please subscribe. Let's get him to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Also, he's at like 700 and something, right where I was um, when TLTG skyrocketed past me. I was around that same area, so um, hit my man up, man, and hook him up. Um, uh, what I was gonna talk about was he mentioned something about creativity, and I've said this, excuse me, before also, and some other reviewers talked about it briefly too. But um, I know there are other fragrances levels to this thing, and some of that stuff does get expensive, and I don't plan on venturing into any of that expensive stuff unless I hit the lottery or I have some extra money tax time, in which I haven't got a tax refund in almost 2 years now. But for the most part, um, there are levels to fragrances, and it seems like right now, if you're in the designer realm of it, it's like people are stuck in a rut, and they don't want to come up with anything creative, anything new. They just want to stay safe. They like they piggyback off of, say, like Dior Sauvage or Blue de Chanel. I think Chanel was the one that started the whole ambroxany type deal. Well, when they came out, then Sauvage came out, and so on and so forth. And it just seems like whatever wave that somebody has going on, people just want to piggyback off of that. And instead of being their own individual and taking a risk or a chance, in which I know it costs money if something you make something and it fails, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to step up and take that risk and come up with something different, something original. It's harder and harder to find a good fragrance out here, and everything smells the same. You always got a blue something. You got a aqua something. You got a absolute. You got a absa. You got a eau de parfum. You got parfum. You got what else do you have? You have noir. Um, like everything is like a set cycle, and it gets boring. And after a while, you just you pick up a fragrance. You go home. You open it up, and first thing comes to mind when you spray it and smell it. This smells like so and so and such and such. Um, it gets boring. It gets old, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of slacked off from buying a lot of fragrances. I mean, that's not the main reason. I got this new car. I know you guys are tired of hearing about that, but $480 a month added on to what I already had to pay, plus two loans and what I'm saying, insurance, sky ass high now. Like I just don't have the money to go out and be buying even a $20 fragrance right now. So um, it kind of is helping me out a lot just to stay away from fragrances. Use what I have right now, and then later on, once I use some or sell some stuff, then maybe I can buy something else. But um, I mean, it's the same stuff over and over and over. You got extreme this, and you know what I'm saying. It's just I understand what you're saying, Sam. I mean I get it. Um, it's not just in the fragrance world. It's with movies also. You notice the trend, like everybody wants to reboot a movie, everybody wants to remake a movie, everybody wants to do another sequel to a movie. Like why not just let those movies be what they are, classics, and make up your own stuff. um, there's this, I don't know if you guys have heard, I heard this the other night. I was listening, I'm always constantly listening to something. You see I got my earpiece in. But there's this law out now where um, when certain movies hit a certain year or a certain age, um, the actual writer or the owner to that movie has the right to, say, hey, this is 30 years now. You had time to play with this movie. I want my rights back to this movie, and nobody else after that time can remake or use the likeness of that movie. And which I think that's cool, but I think the time frame should be shorter than 30 years or whatever it is. I think it should be more like, you know, a couple of years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We get tired of seeing the same old Freddy movies coming out, the same old Jason movies coming out, the same old Chucky's and all this kind of stuff, man. Let's just come up with some new original material. Um, it just gets boring. That's why the movie industry is in the state of flux that it's in right now, because nothing original is coming out. Um, all these movies are about the same stuff. You got some kind of witch, you got some kind of demon, you got some kind of cult thing going on. Like, can we get some original stuff, man? But back to these fragrances, it does get you know a little mundane to something comes out and it's aqua this or aquatic that, or like it's just ridiculous, man. Let's see where we left off at. Let's see. Somebody wants me to do the huh, huh, that Rick Ross thing, baby. Please review Zara Molecules series. I don't have a lot of Zara fragrances. I have four. Um, I have 9.0. I have Rich, Warm, and Addictive. I have that something exclusive, and another one I just got not too long ago. But if you want more of Zara fragrance reviews, then check out Martin Martinez. Um, he's a pretty damn good reviewer. He does damn near everything that Zara brings out. He buys and he reviews, and I watch him whenever I want to know something about Zara. Um, he's not gonna just tell you to buy any Zara fragrance. He's gonna go. He's gonna test them. He's gonna tell you the longevity, if it lasts, if it don't last, if it sucks, if it don't smell good, if it smells like something else. So go check out Martin Martinez. Centaur. Yep, trends are real. Yeah, it's very real. Um, had to order that Andy Warhol and YXL tuxedo from Sensual Obsessions just off the strength of you. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad I can help. I don't know everything. I'm not a guru. I'm not a professional. I don't have all the answers. But if I can help in any way, if I, you know, can let you guys in on what I smell on fragrances and it helps, then by all means. But that Andy Warhol is fire. Trust me. Um, the YSL tuxedo, I've never smelled that one, but I do want to try it. And Sensual Obsessions is a pretty damn good clone house, and I think they also have originals also. And I do want to get my hands on some more fragrances, but right now my money is a little tight, and I've never smelled that YSL tuxedo. But when you get it, let me know how it is. Baltimore big man, my guy, what's up, man? You got a killer collection as it is. Thanks, man. I think I do too. A lot of it came from trading, upgrades, me buying some things here and there. Uh, I had a bunch of cheapies and I used them as leverage. There's a lot of people out there who were up and coming or haven't smelled a lot of stuff that I had, and I packaged together, two, three, or four of them, or maybe a bundle of them, and traded up for some stuff. Uh, the mayor of Detroit, I bring this up all the time. He was gracious enough to give me a couple of fragrances, such as that Dior Sauvage that I have. But yeah, thanks, man. Let's see. Jarrell says, if I can get it to stay on the screen. True, that's why I entered the niche game so I can get some unique fragrances. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against niche, indie, or any of that stuff. I just can't afford it. That's my only problem with like Creed and Manceras and all that other stuff. I can't afford some of that stuff. That's why I have some of the greatest subscribers. They send me decants, and I appreciate it greatly, man. And that's why somebody said something about I'm losing my taste for cheapies. I'm not losing my taste for cheapies. My financial situation has changed. I can't afford to go out and just keep buying all these fragrances because I got bills, and I'm not finna put myself in a spot where I can't pay my bills just because I want to smell good. I have more than enough cologne right now to get me by for a long time. I probably will never even use all of that stuff in my lifetime. If I die, I mean, it's just there. So, um, yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying the niche world, then more power to you. Um, that's just something I can't venture into. I can't spend for that stuff. So, PJ, how can I send you a sample to review, Big Dog? Um, if you want to send something for me to review, uh, hit me up. Um, my email is krook697 at gmail.com. Once again, krook697 at gmail.com. I'll try to see if I can leave the link in the description. Um, you also can find me on Facebook as Keith Crook, KeithCrook. Don't get it confused with my son. My son has one also, and he always forgets to, and I forget to put senior, but you can tell the difference. He's a kid, and I'm a grown man. My picture on the front is going to be me in all white. I'm going to have on like some white shorts, some white shoes with blue stripes, and I have on like an all white shirt with like blue cars and stuff all over it. Just hit me on Messenger. Let me know, hey, this is so and so from your YouTube channel, and let me know what exactly you're trying to do, and I'll give you my address, and we can do that. But once again, my email address is krook697 at gmail.com. Let's see. The mayor of Detroit says, I've been getting into the cologne fragrance myself. Cologne houses, in my opinion, I know a lot of people out there do not like cologne houses for the simple fact that um, they get attached to their favorite fragrances or favorite fragrance houses. And when people start talking about clones of their favorite fragrance, they get butthurt. I got the same thing today where somebody was talking about Club De Nuit Intense. I think it was Ash from Gent Sense said something about Club De Nuit Intense, man, and somebody was in his comment section talking about how uh, Club De Nuit Intense, man, sucks and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, I get it. That's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to it, but you don't have to be that, you know what I'm saying, ignorant and say that kind of stuff about the fragrance, because there are people out there who really enjoy Club De Nuit Intense, man, who can't afford Creed Aventus. That's the part that people keep forgetting about. Everybody out here doesn't make the same amount of money. Everybody out here is not a boss. Everybody out here isn't working in a high-rise building making six figures. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we do what we can for ourselves, man. And, you know, if Club De Nuit Intense, man, is a beast mode fragrance for some people and it smells great on the dry down, then why not buy it? I'm not finna go broke trying to buy Creed Aventus and try to smell like everybody else. I want to be different. But cologne houses to me are great, man. I love them, especially when they come out with especially when they come out with fragrances that are the bomb, like Sensual Obsessions and their Andy Warhol version from Bond Number 9. Like, that shit is amazing, man. My travel spray game is off the hook. Travel sprays. That's what's up, man. Like I said, I mean, I have a shitload of decants myself, and I have samples that came from Belks that I haven't even tested yet. Um, excuse me. It's just, you know, some of that stuff is only can be worn in the winter and fall, and I'm just not getting into a lot of that stuff. So, yeah, I got a lot of it too. Let's see. Would you buy a backup bottle of any English laundry fragrances? Uh, Tahitian Waters, I probably would, because that's one of my favorites. Uh, I don't think I would do Oxford Blue, because Oxford Blue smells like uh what is it? I have it on now. Uh, what is the name of it? Versace Arrows. They smell similar. Um, of course, you can tell that the English Laundry version, Oxford Blue, is a little bit more. I hate using synthetic or generic, but it's a little more. You can tell it's cheaper, but it smells great. um, what else do they have? Cambridge Night is okay, but it kind of smells like Invictus to me. I wouldn't buy another backup bottle of that. I didn't like Signature. Arrogant smelled like Signature to me. I think it was Arrogant. Both of those smelled alike to me. I wouldn't do those. Um, that's probably about it. Tuxedo is a very nice fragrance. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Tuxedo over the past time I've been in the fragrance game. I've heard Tuxedo, 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 and I never had a chance to test it. So hopefully I can get it. You have a great collection. Thank you. I mean, it's not like those other guys like Ash from Gent Sense or what's the other guy's name? Uh, Big Beard Business or I can't think of the other guy's name. Redolescence. People like that. It's nothing like that. Um, but what I have, I love. I like everything I have in my collection right now. I like. I mean, there are a few that I may want to give up or trade for something else, but for the most part, yeah, I'm happy with it. The mayor of Detroit, no problem, bro. But I like all fragrances, and nothing wrong with that. Um, just don't be like Joy. I mean, not saying anything bad about Joy, but when I was watching his videos, it seemed like there was hardly anything that he didn't like, and I don't see how that's possible. That you can like everything that's out there, because not everything is gonna appeal to us all the time. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you're into all fragrances and you can wear them all, then by all means go ahead, go for it. Uh, Baltimore Big Man says, "I'm going to send you and Trey Sense a decant of the Sexual Pour On. Want you to check it out. It's real nice date night fragrance." Okay, that's what's up. Trippy Jones. I tried Nautica Oceans. It did not smell good. Bought a small bottle from City Trend. I don't too much deal with City Trends like that anymore. City Trends, those fragrances, those inspired by or whatever you want to call them fragrances, they do not last. Not on me anyway. I started trying to buy some of them and I just ended up with a bunch of shit that only lasts like 2 or 3 seconds or 5 minutes or whatever, and I just couldn't do it. Now, if I could find something like Nautica Voyage, um, Hardy's, I found some of those in there. Some other like Cuba fragrances and stuff. I'll buy those, but I won't buy that inspired by and all that other stuff anymore. I don't do that. Um, the mayor of Detroit says I bought two cheapies yesterday from TJ Maxx, Salvatore Ferragamo, Uomo Signature, Dunhill Desire Red. Both smell very good. I don't have the signature. I haven't seen it here yet. Dunhill Desire Red is nice, but I have the Desire Red Extreme. That one is a beauty. That thing is sexy as hell. It's the red bottle with the black top and the black stripe that goes down the front of it. If you probably seen it in one of my videos, I may have to revisit it, but that shit smells amazing, man. Scent Alchemist, what up? What is up, my G? I missed the first two live videos. It felt like I missed a solar eclipse both times. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I don't really be talking about too much. Just giving y'all my insight on certain things. But like I said, man, if you miss one, just stay tuned for the next one. I know people are busy, people at work. You can't pull your phones out, your tablets and laptops and stuff. So I get it. Let's see. I love the way Ferragamo Uomo smells. can't get this thing to stay. Yeah, Ferragamo Uomo is a great fragrance. If you don't like super sweet fragrances, do not pick that up. And please don't try to wear that when it's hot, because it is super gourmandish. It has that tiramisu note in it, and it is very sweet. I like it. I don't wear it much, but it's getting cooler now, so I may start pulling it out. I think somebody asked me to buy it or trade for it or something. I can't remember who it was. I have so much going on that I can't remember, but I may be getting rid of that one soon, but I don't know. I've got Club de Nuit Intense, man, and I only use it once. It's definitely a banger. I've been holding on to mine. I only wear it on rare occasions because, a lot of people out here are saying that the new variate batches, or whatever you want to call it, if it is being if it has been reformulated, I don't want to buy a bottle and it's not going to perform. Every time I do a video and tell somebody that mine performs beast modely, they don't believe me, and they want to know what's the batch code, what's the date, and all this kind of, like, bro, I got mine when the hype was real, when people were out here talking about it nonstop, constantly, was the time I bought mine. And yes, it's a 2018 version, but it was, you know what I'm saying, the year before 2017. So, I mean, I don't know what else I can tell you. Mine performs like a champ. Scented Tar, me too. I mess with Scentbird. Okay, I know a lot of people aren't gonna agree with this, and I tried to I almost subscribed to Scentbird one time, and I saw a video from Ash by Ash from Gent Sense, and he literally broke down price per milliliter Scentbird. And I know Scentbird, Trey Scent says he used it, and somebody else. Um, the way Ash broke it down to me, or how I interpreted it, was that it's not worth it. I mean, as far as price per milliliter, like, you're paying 14, 15 bucks for a little small decant of something each month, and that same 15 to 20 bucks that you spending, you can buy a full bottle of something, you know what I'm saying, which is a better deal in my opinion. I kind of understood what he was saying, but at the same time, yes, using those fragrance sites like Scentbird, and it's a few new ones that just came out not too long ago, that are pretty good. I think, yes, for some people who don't want to spend a lot of money on fragrances and don't want to get, burned, and just want to test them, then yeah, it works. But long run, if you keep getting them and you're not getting fragrances that are new, you're getting old stuff. Like, they may send you a Nautica Voyage, they may send you a John Varvatos fragrance that you really don't care for. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in them just shipping me whatever, and I'm not liking some of this stuff. I want some new stuff. But I don't really know, so maybe Centaur can, what I'm saying, do a video and explain how exactly it works for him. And you know what I'm saying? So Centaur, that's my challenge to you, my friend. You use Scentbird. If you can do a short review or something, just let us know how it works out for you. What type of fragrances that they've been sending you lately. I would love to hear that. Because Ash broke it down and it made perfect sense to me. And that's why I didn't subscribe to Scentbird. Plus, at the time, he said he used to also be like an advocate for them. And um, I remember that when he used to talk about Scentbird in his videos when I first started doing it, and he did get away from it. He says by the Better Business Bureau, they were getting like F ratings, and like all the complaints and stuff that they were getting from people, customers, saying that they stuff wasn't coming and all kinds of shit, man. So, Centaur, let us know what's up, man. Do a video for us about Scentbird and let us know. Tahitian Waters was my favorite too. Yeah, man. That one eluded me for a long time, and I finally ran into it at Ross, and I grabbed that thing so fast and I hugged it, man, like it was my child that was lost or something. And then I wore it once or twice, and then I didn't wear it anymore. It was just sitting there on the shelf in the box still. And then somebody actually was interested in buying all of my fragrances from that house, and I ended up selling it. And I think it was a mistake for me selling it. Now I can't find it again, but it is what it is. Uh, the Mayor of Detroit. I like Scentbird, but my favorite is Max Aroma. I've never dealt with Max Aroma, but I hear a lot about them. It's getting cold in Chicago. I'm trying to get this thing to stay on the screen. It's not staying. Come on. Time to pull out my secret weapon, Emporio Armani Stronger With You. I've smelled that in Ulta, but I don't own it. I almost bought it once from Ulta, but I'm not paying full retail for that. Um, that's the one I was talking about. I'm sorry, Centaur. Uh, Riviera and Signature, I think, are the two that smelled alike to me. I didn't like those two. I love clone houses. Yep. Like Stronger With You is that deal. Agreed. It's definitely getting cold in the shy. Uh, bro, look into. Damn, I can't get this shit to stay on the screen. Look into Swiss Arabian. They have some really nice fragrances at reasonable prices. I actually have one I bought from somebody from New York. I think they were in New York. They sent it to me, and I can't remember the name of it, but I did a review on it, and it's a powerhouse too. I gotta get Stronger With You. I cannot get into Issey Miyagi. Me either. I have two. One of them I showed the other night in the live. One of them, it smells good. It don't last. And the other one is a very nice one. But all that other stuff, like the one in the blue bottle, it was too. It smelled too much like uh, Dolce and Gabbana light blue, like a loud, powdery, screechy version. I didn't like that. And then another one I had that I didn't like that either. It smelled good, but it just didn't last long. The other one. See, I have the realest collection, I believe. I have everything from Avon to designer, Bath and Body Works, and fragrance oils. I just love smelling good on a budget. Yeah, I do too. I had some Bath and Body Works fragrances. I have one Avon fragrance. The lady lives here. I think she lives on the island. She sells a lot of Avon stuff, and I gotta catch back up with her. I have a lot of oils too. I have some some Arabian or some overseas stuff that was sent or given to me. I haven't reviewed yet. Very strong oils. I feel you. Help us know what their tastes are and how we can use their recommendations. That's what's up, Baltimore Big Man. I love Ferragamo Signature too. I haven't got my nose on that one yet. Do you like Notting Hill? I like Notting Hill. I didn't like Riviera. Riviera smelled too much like Signature to me for some reason. And both of those I did not like. But Notting Hill is good. That's the one in the gold bottle. Mine is Beast Mode as well. Yeah, you got to go for the niche. Scent box is better though. Hello, Mr. T. luxury scent box. Where's the rest of the team? I don't know. I guess they on a mission and less at work. You know how they used to do what his name was? B.A. Baracus. They used to dope his ass up or knock him out and get him on the plane and all that kind of stuff. That's how they did me tonight. They knocked my ass out and dropped my ass off at work. My scent of the day is Pineapple Vintage Intense. That's what's up. That's a great fragrance. You got to get more designer frags. You got enough cheapies. Yeah. I will do it from Centaur. You got to go for the niche. You break even or save money on stuff like Homage. You write about their bad shipping. Exactly, Centaur. Let's see, Max Aroma. I'm like you, man. I smell Tahitian waters. I thought it was. I smelled Tahitian waters. Thought it was all. God damn it. Thought it was alright at the time. Sold it. My scent taste changed, and now I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, man, that shit made me sick to my stomach. I sold mine, and I regretted it. I mean, it's not. It's not a. It's not like a game changing fragrance. It just smells nice, and for it to be, I think it was like $14.99 when I bought it, or maybe $19.99, one of the two, because it's two different prices. Some places sell it for $19.99, and some places sell it for $14.99. But yeah, it's hard to find. Even online, if you find it, you're gonna pay like $80. That's like people think that that's the one misconception people make when it comes to English laundry. When they see it and they see it for like $14.99 or $19.99, and people think, oh, that's a cheapy fragrance. Go online and see how much that shit costs. That shit costs like $80 for one bottle. And I looked it up. And it's still to this day, if you find them, they go for like 70, $80. So whoever, you know what I'm saying, thinks crazy thoughts about the House of English Laundry, you find that shit online, you're going to pay for it. So if you see it anywhere, you better scoop it up and hold on to it. Let's see. Centaur, there are a few bottles on eBay. They are asking too much now, though. Enjoy Amin's defense, because I watch his channel regularly. The reason why he seems to like everything is because he only reviews what he likes. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I knew that from the jump. But, you know, us smaller reviewers and some of the big time guys, we do tend to buy stuff and we let people know what they smell like and if they are trash and not to buy it and stuff like that. So it's a difference in reviewing method. I understand that he did say a few times that he didn't like certain fragrances and stuff like that, but it's not often, is what I was really trying to say. But yeah, I mean that's his method. If he just only wants to review things that he like, I like I said, I wasn't down in the man. I like Joy. I mean, content. He's the one who talked me into buying a whole bunch of stuff that he talked about. So it ain't nothing bad. It's just my preference personally that what I'm saying. There's no way that somebody can have a channel and like everything, and that's the misconception that a lot of people also had. Because I've seen comments. Let's see. He would sample, say 5 fragrances. If he liked 3 of them, they are the 3 he will purchase, and those are the reviews. Yeah. Much love from Houston, Big Dog, 1 million Lucky, still racking up the compliments for your boy. That's what's up, man. I like 1 million Lucky. I didn't keep it for the simple fact that it smells too much like a Azaro wanted, and that's what made me get rid of it. But yeah, it does smell good. I wish I would have kept it because after after I got rid of it, then somebody gave me a partial of 1 million, and then I found 1 million prevay. So now my collection is incomplete. So I may need to find another one. Let's see. He does his channel differently. In dollars and cents, will buy any and everything to review. If he likes, he keeps. If he doesn't, he would sell and bring in more stuff to review. Yeah, everybody has different methods of how they do stuff, and you know, whatever I buy, of course, when you blind buy, you're not able to test anything unless you buy it, then open it and test it. And in most cases, once you open it, you can't take it back. So I use that as, you know what I'm saying, whatever I'm using on my channel. So if I buy something and I spray it and I say, oh, well, it just smells basic or it smells average or it's not all of that, then I use it for my channel also. I need to plug up my phone. Yeah, but like I said, man, I don't have nothing against him. Don't think that I'm hating on Joy and he likes everything. It just didn't make sense at the time, but later on down the line, I figured it out before you even said that. So that's what's up, man. But don't think I got beef with Joy, because Joy is a great dude. I like Joy. Rod T, what's happening? Your boy been drinking a lot of water lately, man. I've been trying to get away from all the sodas and sweet tea and stuff like that, man. I'm not a small guy. I'm a big guy. I mean, my stomach is a little big, but I got to get some of this weight off, man. I need to get my ass in the gym. To be honest with you, um, I went from 250 to 270 something to 280 something. Then I jumped up to like about 300, and I'm feeling it. My knees are hurting. My ankles are hurting. I've always had knee problems because I've always been tall. I'm 6'4", but that's a lot of weight to be carrying around. Meanwhile, I'm drinking beer. Hello. Yeah, man. I kind of slacked off of that too. I've turned into a social drinker. I used to drink people under the table, but you know, getting a little older, man, and I want to be here for my kids, bro. I don't want my liver to be shot, and I'm having all these problems. The only time I really drink now is if I go to Olive Garden and they offer me like a sample of their wine, or what I'm saying, I may have a beer or two with my cousins or something like that. But as far as like that heavy drinking like I used to, I've been quit doing that. I quit smoking cigarettes, Black and Miles, cold turkey. It's been probably going on about a year that I've stopped smoking. I feel so much better, man. All that coughing and um, that stinky breath and all that, walking around smelling like smoke and all that. Like, that's crazy, man. I don't see how I did it, and I still don't see how people do it. I get on the elevator where I live, and people smoke in the elevator, and small kids get on, and like, come on, man. It's not that serious. Um, I feel you. Me, Saturday, Sunday, Friday night. That's it. When are we getting some more top 10 lists? Like top 10 for work, top 10. Uh, I have to write this stuff down because whenever people give me ideas, I usually forget, and I just do whatever comes to mind. And somebody said something about Valentino Uomo and Dior Homme Intense or something like that. We'll do a video for that. But you guys need to stay tuned, because me and Georgia Gent Matt are planning a video for tomorrow again over on the island, and those were the two fragrances that we were going to do in a head-to-head video anyway, since it's getting a little cool outside. And yes, this time we have tester strips. We're not going to walk around and be scaring people and trying to spray shit on people, because people aren't receptive to that. We're going to spray it on the card, let people smell it, and see what happens. Also, I don't know how the hell to get our video, to Jeremy Fragrance. I want him to see our video that we did when we did a head-to-head with Office for Men, um, and what was it? Pineapple Vintage Intense Gold, I think it was. I want him to see that video and let him see that people are very receptive to his fragrance. I'm pretty sure he knows this, but I want him to see the video, man, and see how genuine people were talking about his fragrance and how they picked that over, the Pineapple Vintage one. Not saying anything bad about Pineapple Vintage. It's good, but it just didn't win in that comparison. Laughing my ass off. The blue bottle. If it's low blue DSC you're speaking of, I just got it today. I mean, it's not for everybody. I understand what you're saying. Fragrances are objective, subjective, I should say. Not everybody's gonna like everything. Not everything is gonna perform on everybody, and that's just the way things are. I mean, I can't help it. The fact that something don't perform well on me, but it performs well on you and you like it. I'm not hating on the fragrance. I just don't care for Issey Miyagi that much. That's all it is. No hard feelings though. It was raining cats and dogs. So was driving with the AC on. Alright, so I see the subscribers or viewers are dwindling. I'm down to 8 now. So I'm not going to run this any longer. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, check out my boy Sam Broom. Make sure you subscribe. Trey Sense, Bro Sense, Georgia Gent. There's a few others. I'm forgetting their names. But check us all out, man. Scent Nation, Scentitar, Stephen Fragrance. I know I'm leaving out people, man. I hate that I can't remember everybody's channel and everybody's name. But check out all the people that I just mentioned. Subscribe to all these people's channels, man. These guys are great guys. All of us don't do things the same. That's what I love about this close-knit, small community that we have going on right now. We all bring our own flavor to this thing. Like I said, personally speaking, for me, I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional. I don't know everything. I don't know about every single fragrance that's out there. I haven't, it's just a small tip of the iceberg that I'm touching when it comes to fragrances. I only can tell you guys from my experience and what I own and what I've smelled already. But everybody has their own flavor. TLTG. Everybody has their own flavor. Everybody has their own thing. Just give everybody a chance, man. Y'all subscribe. Let other people know what's going on. Share these videos. Make sure also, man, I saw something earlier. Sam Broom was doing his video on a Dunhill fragrance. And it had 13 or 14 views when I was watching it. And he didn't have but like 1 or 2 likes. There's no way that people are liking these videos when you got all these views and not that same amount of likes. If 314 people saw your video, why aren't there 314 likes? Or 314, between the 314 there should be likes and dislikes. So y'all gotta start hitting them like buttons, man. I hit them every time I watch a video. Even if I don't watch a video all the way through, I still hit the like button. I don't necessarily always hit the dislike button, but I do hit the like button, man. Share these videos. Let people know about these channels, man. Spread the word. Get the word out. Let's get some of these guys up to this 1,000 subscriber mark, like Trey Sense and Sam Broom, that are very close. Let's get these guys there, man. Um, some of the other ones, like Georgia Gent, he's just getting into the game. He's got a long way to go, but still give him them likes, share them videos, let people know, man. Let's see. Have a good one, son. Yep. Rod T Outlaw TLT. Yep. Um. Oh, Robes '08 is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Outlaw Frags is another channel that I forgot. A great group of guys. Russ and I can't remember the other guy's name. James, I think is his name. Russ and James. Those are some great guys. I can't remember which one is it. I think it's James or either Russ. One of the two looks like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. I told him that once when he bought those fragrances from me that time. And he laughed. He said he got that before. And I think he said somebody else said he looked like somebody else. But they're a cool group of guys, man. Check them out too, and also hit them up. There's some females out there too that I can't remember their names, but check them out also. Let's see. I'm real excited, man. We got the what you want to call him, the Godfather or the grandfather of fragrance reviews in the building. Robes '08, guys, is in the building. I don't know if he's still in here, but I see his little thing on here, and he gave me the hand wave. Uh, that's my guy, man. I don't know him personally. I've only known just from watching his channel. He did shout me out once or twice, which was cool, and I didn't know it. Other subscribers came over to the channel and commented and said, "Dude, you out there like the Godfather of reviews mention you or whatever." And I'm like, "That's what's up, man." So y'all, Robes '08. Check him out also. Great reviewer. He's very knowledgeable in the game. Been around for a long time. He knows his shit, man. Dan Spanos. What's up, Keith? What's happening? Rod T. That's true. He does. Robes '08 showing support. Thank you again, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much that means just to, even if you didn't say anything, just to have you, you know what I'm saying, watching this for what it's worth. I appreciate it greatly. Got me all kind of misty eyed right now, man. I feel like a celebrity. I think I get more beast mode performance from 1 Million Lucky, from Wanted by Night, but Wanted by Night is newer to my collection, so I've gotta spend more time with it. That's one that I want to get my hands on, man. Is Wanted by Night. I smelled it and it smells great. It kind of, I want to say it falls into almost the same category as like La Nuit de l'Homme. I'm not saying that smell alike, but it's kind of that nighttime type fragrance, that sexy kind of fragrance. I like those close encounter type scents like Dolce and Gabbana The One, stuff like that. Um, Straight Fire. What's up, bro? What's happening? Marvin Leach. Nah, man, didn't at all. Looks like J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, for real, man. I mean, go over and check out Outlaw Frag's channel and look at this guy. He's damn near a dead ringer. I actually thought he was the guy from the Spider-Man. I even said that to him, like, dude, you look just like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. He actually bought like $150 or $180 worth of cologne from me, and he did an unboxing on the channel. So go through and find that. Mode, but uh, yeah, man, the dude looks just like J. Jonah Jameson, man. Go over to Outlaw Frags once again and check them out. Make sure you subscribe also and check them out. Russ and James, they some great guys, man. They really are. But the topic, for those who jumped in late, was about the lack of creativity in fragrances these days, especially in the designer world. Everything seems to be the same. Everything has to be a blue something or extreme, a noir, a sport. Everybody's doing the same thing, and all of these fragrances are smell alike, and it's like turning into redundant buys. And I know to get away from that, you have to move on to the next stage, which is niche and indie and all this other stuff, man. But for the most part, people like me, I really can't afford to go and buy niche. Like I said before, my money is really tied up in bills, and I got a teenage daughter that's about to graduate this year. My son is in the ninth grade. He's playing football, basketball. He wants to play baseball, and there's a lot going on with me, and I can't just keep spending all this money, even for the cheapies, the $20 fragrances, the $15, the $30 fragrances. I just can't keep doing it, and I have to back off for a while. That's why I'm only doing trades and sell some stuff. Heard some good stuff about that. There's a buzz going on right now with Cremo. Like, people are jumping on that bandwagon. There's only two fragrances from Cremo that I want to get my hands on, and it's the one that smells like Silver Mountain Water. I think it's called Mountain Water and Birch or something like that. And the other one that smells like Aventus, I do want to try that one. The rest of them I'm not really too concerned about. Robes '08, it's hard to find unique designer scents. I'm buying less and less. Yeah, I get it. I didn't get it in the beginning, but I'm getting it now that I've been in the game for a little while. And I'm not trying to sound like I've been in it for years, but you know, things become clearer and clearer every time you go and buy a fragrance and you open it and spray it and you smell it, and it smells just like something you just bought the day before. And it's just too much redundant buy. I'm going to continue to buy those type fragrances and waste money. And you got like 6, 7, or 8 of the same type fragrances that smell damn near the same. Everything smells like Bleu de Chanel. Everything smells like Sauvage. Everything smells like Ventus. Everything smells like such and so, and it just gets aggravating sometimes. It's hard to go to the stores and find an original scent, something that doesn't smell like something you already have. So I get it. Let's see. This one is at Centaur. I don't know if he's still in here, but the question this person was saying is, at Centaur, have you tried any Mancera or Montal? What can you recommend on those lines? Marvin Leach says, yeah, buddy, I like that video with Matt. Looking forward to more. Yeah, me and Matt, like I said, are going to do another video tomorrow. The comparison or head-to-head between Dior Homme, I think it's Intense that I have, and Valentino Uomo. The first video was fun, but it was a lot of hard work, man. And we didn't have any tester strips. And people aren't very receptive to you coming up to them and saying, hey, we want to try, see if you want to try smelling these two fragrances, yada, yada, yada. We want to spray them on your hands. Like, people don't know if you spreading anthrax or, you know what I'm saying, you spraying piss on them or whatever. But people weren't very receptive to it. And luckily, we found some people who were, and we got the video done, but it took us a while to get it done. We walked around that island for a long time trying to get these people to do the video, but I'm glad we did. And tomorrow we do have tester strips, and hopefully John in this. Um, it's crazy, man. I really didn't know that, some upper echelons really watches some of our videos. So that means a lot to me. Thank you again for even just saying hi. You could have just came in and did the wavy hand and left, and it would have made my day. So thank you again, Robes. Rod T got Silver Water and Birch today, pretty good. Bergamot and Musk does smell like a vintage, really good. I want to get my hands on both of those. I have yet to find them anywhere. I think I might have found one store, I think in Savannah, Georgia, that had like an abundance of them. But as I looked through, I didn't see anything that I was interested in. But I do want to get my hands on those two in it for sure. So if anybody runs into those two fragrances and you're willing to purchase them for me, I will get the money back to you. You can buy it, hold on to it until I get the money to send it to you. But I haven't seen them around here yet. And what is it? Target sucks when it comes to fragrances. It's like they're downsizing. They used to have a lot of fragrances, and now they only have like 5 or 6. And I don't know what's going on. Are they getting away from that or what? And I also noticed that Target is high when it comes to some of their fragrances. They're higher than it is online. Where in Georgia are you? I'm in Brunswick, Georgia. It's in between Jacksonville, Florida, and Savannah, Georgia. We're like right in the middle. Either way you drive on 95, it's 45 minutes away. All right, guys. I'm about to get off. We're down to 5 right now, and I'm over an hour in, and I need to see what time is it. 8:42. Yeah, I need to head to the office and be close to the time clock so I can clock out and get out of here tonight. But thank everybody for tuning in, man. Also, don't forget, I don't have my other badge with me because that was for the hospital. It's not breast awareness. It's cancer awareness going on at our hospital. I don't know if it's across the country, but I did a video earlier talking about cancer awareness and stuff, and that's a touchy subject for a lot of people. But just show your love and support for those who are suffering from that terrible disease, kids and anyone above that. If you've lost somebody to cancer recently or in the past, um, my condolences go out to everybody who is dealing with that now or have dealt with it in the past. For those who have gotten past it, they're in regression, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to all of you guys. Big salute. Keep doing your thing. And it's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense. Peace.